So the second set coming back, what did you think was the key to that? And then what happened in that third where they kind of let go of the rope?
I'm going to say what I've been saying all along is uncharted territory, and you don't know what you don't know. But the fact that we played Northern Colorado at the beginning of the year, they kind of knew what we were doing, and they do a great job of scouting. So they made some adjustments, but it was nice to see us fight to get that second set back, and I think we actually kind of relaxed a little bit in that third set, but got awakening there, which is really good. And honestly, you learn the best when you're put in adverse situations, so it was good for us to do that. I'm just glad we came out on the winning end.
So there was, of course, the Final Four in 2001, but now this is the furthest you guys have ever gone in a tournament. How does it feel to go so far in a tournament?
It feels great. I mean, it's still unfinished business to do, and so we're taking one day at a time and getting ready and hoping that we'll get a chance to host it, the finals.
Journey, quite a match. I think it was 12 kills, so doubled their career high. I think is what it ended with, was 12.
12 kills, 0 arrows on 19 swings. Mm-hmm.
So just how she's come along offensively, because I mean she's got a good block. We know she can stuff block, but offensively, what has been the biggest key to her, and how important was that tonight?
Well, I think for her personally, it was really important. She didn't even know those were her numbers. I called her over at the very end, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised." And so that tells you how dialed in she is into just doing what she's supposed to do versus worrying about stats. But in practice, all this week, we've been working on a few things to put her in a position where she can be more of an option and then feel comfortable going after it when necessary, as well as tipping the ball. She goes up, and she did a great job today. Super proud of her. And actually Elena as well. So both middles had very good numbers, and our goal was to run balls up the middle of the court to force them to have to respond to us.
What was the message to the team going into the fourth set after going down in the third?
That we can't play to lose. I mean, not to win. We got to play. I'm sorry, I said that all wrong. We have to play to win versus being afraid to lose. And that's something that, they kind of go through and say, okay, I can do this. But the nice thing is that they stayed together and they rallied around one another and put themselves in a position to just continue to fight.
And you've been saying since the start of this tournament, and you've been saying it at the press conference now, you're taking it one day at a time, one game at a time. But, one game at a time has now led you to the championship. So what's the mindset?
Continue. Now it's one play at a time, one set at a time, and let's go out and finish what we were starting to do. And our goal is just to go out and be the 65th best team.
So I got to do the numbers thing with you again. This is the first time in the record book anyway that you've had 2 double-digit winning streaks in the same year.
Thank you.
So I mean, just what that is for the program, what that is for these players.
It means a lot because I've asked them to do some things that isn't always comfortable in terms of mentally and, just stepping out of their comfort zone, cheering different ways and things of that nature. So it's nice to see me asking them to do that, and they bought in and, wanted to do it as well. And then they get rewarded on the backside of it. So it's something that I'm very proud of them for. I'm never really big into numbers in terms of wins and losses and whatnot. It's about putting on a good product and asking the fans to come out and support us and making the team feel like they are actually doing everything that we've been working on.
Anything else? Okay. All right.
Thank you so much. Come watch us again. I may have to.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Kim, you want to start us off?
So Journey, Rita said they've been working on getting you more offensive minded and working on some different things with you. With the 12 kills tonight, they obviously showed, but what exactly have you been working on, and how were you able to put it into practice tonight?
We have been working on me getting off the net after blocking and being an option offensively, especially on transition balls, and just making sure I'm watching the pass and being able to see where Avery or Anna goes, and making sure I'm getting up there fast and not too late so I can be an option up there.
And did you feel you were doing that more tonight?
Oh yes, definitely. I think I didn't I really didn't know I had 12 kills until Rita showed me the paper, honestly. I did not know. I think I was just focused on getting up and being an option. Yeah.
And Jay, both of the middles were on tonight.
Yeah.
For you, how important is that they're an option?
It's so important. It just helps the offense in general, getting holes and gaps and just openings with them getting kills. I tell them all the time, or I tell Avery too, I'm like, set the middles. It's literally pass, set, kill every time. Set the middles. They get up over the block and they're just builds their confidence to get up higher with just jumping on the blocking or hitting. So I think just getting them involved more in our offense is so important for us to be successful.
And for either, how do you think you guys were able to respond in that set, respond so well?
I think we knew that team wasn't going to back down at all. They've been to so many 5 sets. So telling ourselves that and calming things down, resetting every point, and just knowing our offense. Like, I'll come in when it gets hectic and I'll be, okay, Avery, what are we running? Tell us each, so it simplifies, and then just going on executing, doing our job.
I think we communicated a lot. Like she said, Rita told us from the get-go, like, this team is not going to back down. They are a team that goes to 5. So just communicating with each other and just holding ourselves and each other accountable and just knowing, just talking about what we can do in the next set so we could be better. And I think that really we were able to apply that, and that's why we were able to win that set for sure.
In that second set, it looked like they might take that one, and you guys came back. What do you think was the most important aspect of that comeback?
I think cleaning up our serve receive, building momentum, and just knowing it's 1 point at a time. You're not going to win it off of 1 kill or 1 block, so just keeping our momentum and just building off that each point.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing, and being smart with the ball for sure, and just going hard for every point, I think, for sure.
And Jay, I mean, the next match is it for you here, you know?
Yeah.
What's that feel like?
Crazy. I still don't think it's like hit. Carly was like, "It's your last. It could be your last match in McKill tonight." I was like trying to take it. I was like, "Okay, walk slow with me. Let me take it in." I don't think it's gonna hit until after, and I'm not gonna be in 7 a.m. lift or practice. I think that's when it's gonna hit. But it is sad. Like, I think about it all the time. It is very sad, but exciting.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.